All right. Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's let people in. See everyone driving. It's good. Gotta be moving. How are you, Tom? Thanks for hopping on. Wait for Calvin.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Nice to see you.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Hopefully, everyone had a great weekend. A great weekend.
It's hot here in Texas. At 9 o'clock, it was still night. It was still 100 something.
Wow.
In the night. So, anyways, well, Tommy, you wanna share anything?
Share no. You go. No. I'll listen in. Thank you for having me. Nice to see everybody.
It's always nice to have your leader partners show up and plug in. I mean, it's important, right? And we are partners together, and you guys have to realize that. I mean, this is important. You know, we have a lot of people, but you guys show up every week, right? You're committed, and this is how you're going to take yourself next level, right? And this time of our market is tough, right? When times are tough, it doesn't mean you quit. You do more, right? So you look at Aaron. Aaron, he's working out. I mean, he's up there at 4:30, 5 a.m. ready to go. Calvin, did you work out already this morning?
I did.
Yeah. See, and whether it's workout or mind or balance, right? Everyone does different things, but as long as you're doing something. All right, letting people in. If you can help me let people in. And if you can show your cameras, please show your cameras. We want to make it interactive. So, I sent a text to everyone today, and one of the topics was we talk about ChatGPT, we talk about AI. Raise your hand. Have you started using that to help for your business? And what are ways you're using it? So are you prompting using the software? See in the chat a lot of different ways. That's good. And from what you're learning, right? Because this is all new within the past year. What are you learning, and how are you teaching your team? How are you giving back to this? Giving back to the table, and what are you utilizing it for? Because I think that's important. I know Viv, one of our partners, she's going to be teaching a class at the end of the month on AI, right? So there's a lot of agents that are trying to get AI certified, right? To try to be doing something different. And I think that's also another way you can, improve yourself, right? Leveraging AI for picking up more clients, helping clients out, making decisions. So, Calvin, you want to start us with some motivational?
So here's the thing, right? Motivational, it's useless if you don't want it. Right? If you need someone to motivate you every single morning to get up and do work, that means you don't want it bad enough, right? So all this mindset thing is basically just to equip you, or kind of a supplement, right? So that's what, the vitamins and all that, like kind of supplement to your mindset. So you yourself have to dictate where you want to go, what you want to do. Every day you have a choice to get up, either the gym or slip in until 8 or 9 and roll into the office. So you have a choice. So I always think about, like, internally, right? I have the dark side and the bright side. The dark side always attracts you, like, oh, you can just like do it tomorrow. Like, you have time, you're good enough, you don't have to do more. And the bright side is like always the one that pushes you. Hey, let's do this, blah, 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 right? So you always have the constant battle of the bright and the dark side and bright side. So you just have to kind of watch out, like continue to focus on the bright side, right? Continue to feed your mind with the supplement, And that's why all this like motivational speaking and all that, it's just a supplement, nourishment to your mind. And it's not gonna, it's not something that like you yourself have to want it. So that's what it is. If you looked at the weather right now, Texas is like brutal heat, brutal summer, 100 plus degrees every single day. But if you look at the workers, man, like I feel so bad for those workers, and especially those roofers too. When I drive mine, because we got a really bad hailstorm. Driving around my neighborhood, constantly see like roofers up there, like under 110. When they're up there, it's like almost, it's even more, right? The heat, the reflection, all that, it's just ridiculous, like how hot it is. But guess what? They have to bring the bacon home to their family. They got to do whatever it takes, right? Sun, hot, doesn't matter. So you have to train your mind to be like you don't care about what's the pain. You don't care about what's pain, right? What's pain? The only thing matters is like what you can bring home, like improve your family's life, improve your life, right? Take it to the next level. So that's it, man.
I like what Aaron put on the chat. He said motivation doesn't last, good habits do, right? And then I think it's important, right? Having that habit and getting up, setting your schedule. It's ready, set. This week should be set. Have some space for adding some new things, but your week should be set. You shouldn't be thinking about, okay, what's my week going to look like? That should be already set. And if it's not set, how can we get you there? How can you get yourself there? Right? We're partners. I'm not your boss, right? I'm your business partner. And how are you going to be our business partner together? So, all right. And some things we want to talk about. Let's share some wins, and we'll kind of go over some scheduling, what we're doing with Texas Dash. I mean, I can start with that really quick. Everything's set on the dates. September 12th will be Houston. September 13th will be Austin, and then the 14th will be in Dallas. And then on that Friday, the 15th, Tom is leaving out that early, I think, late morning. So we'll have a team breakfast with our growth leaders. Anyone that wants to join us for breakfast before we take them to the airport, we have the opportunity to be with our alpha business partner. Right? We are lucky to have a alpha leader in our group that is invested in us, and we can, and he pours into us. So I appreciate Tom getting on the call. I know you can imagine he has 1,200 plus people in his organization. He's here committed for us as well. So let's share some win. Let's go in order. Let's start with Judy.
Yeah. So now that we're coming towards, it sounds crazy that we're getting towards the end of the year. Now my clients, I get to light them on fire. Like, look, you guys had goals. You guys needed to find space. You guys needed to find products. We need to be on it now. So I am just pushing them, and they are responding, which is great. So this whole week is going to be tours, research, locking things in. So it's good.
All right, Aaron, you're next.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I think this week I'm really locking in on just creating good habits and continuing to sow seeds. Tomorrow I have the Allen EDC meeting. I have a family member that's a client. They're going to be joining that meeting. I'm just looking forward to learning about what that plan is for historic downtown Allen. So we're going to take a look at that meeting on tomorrow morning. Wednesday morning, I actually have a meeting with the CBRE agent for a space. It's a space, 1400 Main Street downtown. It's going to be for a karaoke bar. So I'm excited that I got that arranged, and, continuing to just make the most of my time. Like, I think it's key for me right now to make sure that I'm doing the right things with my time. I think time management is a thing that gets away from entrepreneurs, not getting relaxed, not having a mindset of, to Calvin's point, you can do it tomorrow. No, you can't do it tomorrow. You're going to do it now. So I think that's my key right now, just making sure that I'm utilizing my time in the most effective way. So a couple of big meetings this week. Also, cold calling. I think I need to get back to just getting on the phones, dialing. I have a restaurant right now that the space is not out there for them, what they want for their vision. So maybe I could find a space and call people and say, hey, do you want to sell? Or, hey, do you want to lease? So I have a goal to hit at least 100 cold calls this week as well. So just putting one foot in front of the other and continuing to try to, excel and elevate.
Thank you, Aaron. Lucia.
Good morning. Well, a win is an investor client that we closed on 2 properties last week. And that's just not something that, one client, 2 properties in a week is something that happens in retail. So super blessed on that. Anyone going to Connect Texas tomorrow?
What is that?
That is crew, and I think it's NATCAR as well. Let me double check.
Okay. Yeah, share that with Judy, and also share it in the group. I know there's a lot of events going on, and as we really solidify our calendar, our We Partners calendar for Dallas, and then the other cities like Houston and Austin can duplicate events and have their own calendar as we have that, because there's so many events going on, and sometimes we don't know. Like I forgot about Aaron, the EDC event is going to be great. We have our listing in downtown Allen, so please print out some flyers, pass it out. But yeah, Lucia, thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, definitely. And then David Fann's referral, so meeting with them and showing them property this week as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hey, Lucia, where's the Connect event at? What city is it in?
It's in Dallas. It's at the Virgin Hotel. So I'll double check the information and put it in the Facebook chat.
All right. Thank you. Christian and Kathy.
Hey guys, it's Christian here with Kathy. We just finished a 5-day business mastery with Tony Robbins yesterday. Very exciting events. It's one of his largest events. He has 4,000 people on the call. That's $40 million in ticket sales in 5 days. That's not counting his upsells of probably about another 10, 15 million. So we're very excited. Business Mastery is one of his events that talks about, what business are you in? What business do you really need to be in? And, where are you now? So he talks a lot about, the stage of your business, and this morning you talked about motivation. One of the things that Tony talks about how to motivate people is your why. If your why is big enough, then, you do whatever it takes to win. You wake up in the morning, think about your why. That's the why. The why is what drives you. For us, Kathy and I, we have our family, our 3 sons. That's a big why for us. That's why we wake up. We do things we do every day to work hard and strive to achieve our goal. And then another thing is to have goals. If your goals are too small, then you don't work hard enough. So that's why some of the things I always do is to set the goal so big. There's a new term, 10x my goal. That hey, even if I don't hit my 10x, at least I run 8, 7, 6, 7, 8x my goal. So that's some of the stuff that I always love to strive. Is to, hey, you know what? If the goal is too small and I achieve it, I don't want to get excited. So every day I wake up, I say, you know what is my goal for this month? What is my goal for this year or the end of the year? But yeah, a small win. Quinn, he came out and got show a client one of the retail space. So we're getting contract in for that retail space. We set up our 10X Realty system array. So we have lots of leads coming in. So our team right now is processing leads. So it looks like we're gonna more jobs coming in, closing from our realty sides from the leads. That's the foundation that we've been trying to work in. Kathy?
Yeah, for me is he talked about repetition is the mother of skills. So basically, yeah, in order to get a breakthrough, you just gotta continue doing the repetition and to be uncomfortable. So the goal, of this whole end of the year is just to be uncomfortable and just, continue doing it. And repetition, once you do the repetition, you know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, when you're uncomfortable, you're growing. So, anything that you don't like to do, you're actually growing. So just do it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Power couple right there. All right, Hua, are you able to speak? I know you're driving to work.
Good morning, everyone. I'm listening.
Morning.
Yeah, I'm listening.
You want to share any wins? Quick wins?
I don't have anything to share now. I'm listening.
Is it because you lost to Christian on the weight challenge or the fitness challenge? That's still a win. That's still a win. You guys did great. All right, we got Tom Truong. Share us some wins, Tom.
Oh man, so wins. I love hearing Christian and talking about his event 10x, right? I guess my comment for you guys is just really revisit your goals. If you revisit your goals and you get by next week on this call, you achieve all of your goals this week, that alone is a massive win for you, because then you start developing habits. Because it's going to take you between 5 to 7 days consistently. If you plan on working 5 days this week or 7 days this week, if you hit all of your goals and all of your calendar, your scheduled calendar events this week, start with that. And I think that's a big win for you. That's what I do every day. Daniel, you said earlier, right? My calendar is already set for this week. My calendar is already set to come and see you guys for the Texas Dash. You know, my calendar is already set to take my vacation for the rest of my vacations for the rest of the year and into next year, right? And on my wealth chart at home, it's already set to hit 2023 agents by the end of the year. We'll see. I'm busting my chops trying to get this thing done, and the only way I'm going to get to 2023 agents is to help each and every one of you bring in at least 1 to 5 to 10 to maybe 100 based on your goals. And so the win for me is having agents in my organization, in your organizations, Daniel and Calvin and Judy, reach out to me to help you guys with three-way calls and closings and conversations, right? Just one thing to keep in mind as we continue to attract, if you guys, for those who are into attraction, it's not about us. It's about how do we get to really understand the agent's needs, wants, desires. And the only reason agents move brokerage to brokerage is because they are seeking something more for themselves. If they aren't seeking something more and you can't figure out what that more is, then you probably don't have a conversation, an honest, meaningful conversation to get them to sit down with you and listen. So I rambled, so I'm going to stop. It's a win for me this week would be each of you text me privately and says, Tom, I've got someone I've showed the program to. I'd love for you to help answer some questions.
Yes,
that's it, guys.
Agree. Thank you, Tom. And Aaron, I saw your text. Focusing on deals. That's nothing wrong with focusing on deals. Agent attraction doesn't come right away, but you have to set your goals. If your goal is to have 5 people this year, then it's 5 people that you're going to work on, and you got to talk to people, set those meetings. But that's why you have to have the goals. A lot of people skip number 2 and number 3 in our 5 steps of agent attraction, right? One is having your list and having your goal, right? I tell everyone when I have a call with you guys or chat with you guys, do you have your 100 people in your list to show me, right? If there's a lot of people like, hey, I do want to grow a team. I want to grow an organization. I want to, build something for my family, for myself, and also help other people. Well, you need to show me a list, right? If you don't have a list, I mean, there's nothing. You're not going to grow. You're not going to get lucky like just by having a YouTube channel and just people just flocking over. That's not how it works. Agent attraction is a business of finding your good partners to come together, right? So I really stress you guys really making sure you're excited, having a list, and having your goals. The rest is we're leveraging us and Tom for follow-up together and building that. But we can't do the first 3, right? So, all right, let's go. Judy, share some wins. I know you got some events going on too.
Yes. So I want to talk about this weekend. I had an open house with Josh, and thanks for inviting me. And this is just the collaboration between among the group that so I was able to be the lender there and help him out, and it was a great turnout. It was we were busy the whole time basically, and I was able to so I think that's a win. And so this Thursday I am having a sushi making event in my house. So we're gonna have, make your own sushi and sake testing. So, I hope people can come join me. So you can inbox me if you will you can comment, and please bring your +1 as well.
And invite agents, right? Invite friends to see the culture, right? Judy has her organization. She's growing her group, and at the same time, she's a lender partner with us as well. So and she's a business coach, right? You can leverage that, right? And just build upon and
Oh,
so.
talking that the Bill Pipe, I've been going, for the past 3 weeks. I mean, he actually has very good content and material and script that I think that's actually very useful. And I've used a couple of them when I talk to people, and it's actually, like I say, it's very practical for current market. So I think if you have those scripts, then I think you should find an accountability partner, really practice that and actually use it. And so Anna and I actually started accountability. I mean, just among the two of us, that we'll call each other Monday at 8 o'clock for like 30 minutes just to practice the script. And then we'll correct each other, what we need to do better, and then practice for that week. So, if anyone wants to join, that's another thing that, you can also contact me. Then I think that would be helpful for everyone.
It's very important to have an accountability partner. Thank you. All right, Josh, share some wins.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Yeah, thanks, especially Judy, for sponsoring the open house. You brought sandwiches and drinks, which added to the atmosphere, if you will, and contributed. I think there's a possibility of a contract coming in today. So that's a big win. And it's exciting, really, to have folks to be able to collaborate and support. So thanks, Judy.
All right. Thank you, Josh. And I'll connect with me later on to share our Orlando partners to connect with.
Thank you.
All right, Rick Davis, I saw your studio construction yesterday. So I drove by, I saw the door open, so I thought you were there, but it was actually your contractors getting things ready for that space. Great.
Yeah. So I'm plenty uncomfortable, so that must mean that I'm growing. Contractors and all of that just give me anxiety, because it just seems like this money pit where everything just goes. However, I'm super excited. The soundproofing vinyl is going to be delivered today. So everything is on schedule. Looking to do like a soft launch at the end of the dash. So we'll work something up there, get everybody in. And then I'm also looking forward to having the ability to do these Monday calls live in studio. So anybody who wants to show up, we get everybody there, bring live, get 4 to 6 people on camera, mic'd up, etc. So that's in my little crystal ball on the horizon. Then wins for this week, obviously the everything's going smooth. We got the sheetrocks being delivered tomorrow, soundproofing delivered today, ceilings are being painted right now. Everything's moving. So with that, I'm looking to build essentially the magnet for agent attraction, where it is essentially the hub of what everything revolves around, whether it's content, whether I've got a killer team of photographers now. So, I mean, it's just, everything is systemized. And to kind of echo what everybody else is saying, my saying would be repetition strengthens and confirms. It's basically you put in the reps and that's how you get good. I'm not special. Everything I do is only because I've done it 1,000 times and learned how to do it the wrong way. We're shooting tonight and Thursday. The big Tom Ferry event is here. So doing a bunch of stuff there. That'll be good for networking and getting the word out. Tomorrow is a giant mastermind for the Real Producers Magazine, shooting that. And then Another thing under the agent attraction umbrella is Wednesday, I'm doing a rebranding event at the Ebby Flower Mound office, which is now Ebby Halliday DFW Northwest, or I don't know, some clever name. But we're doing like headshot day, and we're doing kind of what I did at Brittany's office 2 weeks ago up in Allen, where we're doing a headshot day and creating content with the managers. So it basically doubles as headshots for the agents and recruiting content for the managers. And so we will literally just dial in and perfect that process. So then that'll be something that'll be an option and available to everybody in the network. And I'm looking forward to being right around the corner from Invest HQ. Very exciting.
All right, we're excited too. Ernesto and Gabby, tell us what's going on.
Yeah, I couldn't find the bottom. Good morning, everybody. So big wins for this week. So we have a executed contract for a commercial client. She's gonna start a Nerf gun arena in Carrollton. So we're pretty excited about that.
I'm excited. We could do some kind of like damage.
Yeah, some kind of like a battle between each other. So we got that approved last Thursday. Gabby also closed on a residential representing a buyer. We also put on the contract that's going to be an investment property. We're helping a VA facing foreclosure. We're on the deadline to close on the property because the house is going to be auctioned the first Thursday of September. So he agrees to let us take over the payments. We got a really good deal for him. We're going to help him move, start transition with his life. He's in a rough time right now, and we're able to help him, support him too. Yeah.
That's good. I appreciate helping our VAs because sometimes it's not easy. And with any homeowner that's struggling, and there's an opportunity for us to help get them out of a situation and get them on a better plan or something. Appreciate you doing that. All right, yeah. Shala, share some wins with a mouthful.
Hello. Yes. When I'm eating a delicious breakfast, it's a nice bruschetta. I'm kidding. So wins for this week is I am about to close on 2 retail leases, which I'm really excited about. One is out in Denton, and then the other is going to be in Keller, Texas. So those are 2 really huge wins for me. And then also just, being on these meetings with the team, I think hearing everyone, like I say every week, is just really encouraging to me. Even the semi-motivational speech that Calvin gave this morning, I think was really awesome. And it kind of hit home with me because I don't judge me, but I have a hard time getting excited about things, right? So sometimes when motivational speakers and stuff like that speak, like I can definitely get enthralled with them, but every single motivational speech out there isn't necessarily motivation to me. But I come from that with the mindset of I'm a runner. So all of the things that I do, when I go out and I work out and I run, it is not exciting. You don't get excited thinking about running 3 miles. You don't get excited thinking about running 5 miles. You just get out there and you do it. So even what Christian and his wife was saying about just having that repetitiveness, having that consistency being important, that is what motivates me, seeing people do that. And I think that's how I got to these 2 closings this week that are set to close, which I'm really excited about. That is part of my motivation, part of my excitement for this week. So even though I don't always get like super excited, I am really pumped for those 2 things, for those closings. Yeah, hope that helps.
Great, thank you. Aless in Houston, are you able to speak? I know you've been on those Bill Pipes Zoom calls from Houston. Share some wins.
Hi, good morning, all. Well, my win is my choice to not be overwhelmed. I'm as a new agent, uh, it's just totally new for me, and the contract is new to me. But the last couple weeks, I've been showing. Um, I'm just grateful. I choose not to be overwhelmed because I have help. Kathy, thank you so much for holding my hand, and my mentor, Mr. Jean. But over the last 2 weeks, we've been showing houses to a client, and he finally decided to put an offer last Friday. So that's, to me, that's my big win because that's my first.
That's
So
good.
yeah, thank you.
Just know when you're showing clients and when you do get a deal or doing the contract, you have a whole family here to help with those. Not only within our We Partners Network, within the Texas group in
Yeah,
workplace, there's a lot of people who are willing to help and give back. So never feel that you're alone, right? And if you are in that stage where you kind of feel alone or your mentor is not helping you, you're able to switch mentors, right? But main thing is we have our tribe here, so make sure you reach out. So I'm glad that
thank
you
you.
have Kathy and Jean to help out. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So we got Andy in Denver.
Oh, give me a second. Hey,
No worries.
we talk about Win. Good. How are you?
Good.
Win is
Share some
getting
wins.
over a cold. Situate family side of things. New school, first day of school this week. I lost an employee in my insurance, so I'll try to backfill with my wife. It's always tough to work with your wife, so that was a win. I also have a sub-2 deal that helping a friend that trying to get out of a bad situation. Similar to the other gentleman, trying to give her what she needs to move forward, and then she's going to sign her payment over. So hopefully closing on that Tuesday. I need to pay more attention to my calendar because I've been on summer vacation for a bit. I need to get back into it, put things on the calendar, and just 10x it and hit it repetitiveness, get uncomfortable comfortably.
All right. Thank you, Andy. Andy's our partner in Denver that it's onboarding soon. Just getting things closed out, and he'll be leading our Denver team and just kind of continue to build that. Allie, are you able to speak?
Yes, I'm here. So I guess the win that I have is we have a new listing for land, 3.5 acres in Fort Worth, close to the Keller area. Can you guys hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
Okay, awesome. So that one, it's going to be for a ground lease. So we're looking for franchisors, franchisees and national tenants. And then another one is I went under contract for a single tenant net lease property. And I've been working with this buyer for almost a year and a half now. So it's been a while, but I think the lesson learned for me there is that, if you keep adding value to people and touching base with them and showing that you genuinely care and want to help them grow their portfolio in real estate and being a resource for them, I think eventually they'll turn around and work with you because they see that you're genuine and is a good person to have on their team. So yeah, I hope everyone has a good week and we'll keep continuing to push forward.
All right. Thank you, Allie. Gladys, how are you? Hold on, let me unmute you. Let's see if we can unmute. Be able to unmute?
Made it.
Oh, I'll try it again. Sorry, I actually hit the mute button. Okay, good. Share some wins. Hi.
Hi. Yes, I am. My name is Gladys. I'm just trying to get back on the field. I've been out for the summer. I have little guys to take care of, and it's just been hard on me. So I'm gonna start hitting the road, making my posts, and just talking to people because I think it's important for people to know that you're out there and that you're ready to help them and whatever questions they have, you're always there. And then just always, circle around with them to see how you can do. But I'm ready to roll.
Well, stay plugged in. I know you plug in and hop on the Zoom calls for the coaching and things like that. Just right now, school started. Get your schedule moving and don't be a secret agent. All right, everyone needs to know. Not people need to know that you're in this business and get referrals. All right, thank you.
Yes.
All right, Ella, out in the Philippines, share some wins.
Hello everyone. Well, I think my win would be helping my sister Mensch in setting up her new CCTV cameras for her Korean mini mart last Saturday. It's not much, but I'm just glad I got to help her these days as well.
Oh, being an entrepreneur, having a shop, and it's open 7 days a week, and just try to market yourself, and I bet there's a lot of competition too. So, good luck with that. But yeah, any ideas that you see from us that we're doing, please take away. All right, thank you. Colin, share some wins. Colin, you there?
Hi everyone. Yes, good morning. So my win for the last week is I went to door knocking for the warehouses with Matthew last week. So it went pretty smooth. We are planning to do a couple more door knocking this week. We're probably gonna just keep doing it every week. So on the other days we're gonna do some cold calling to the California companies. So yeah, that's the winning for me this week.
Another thing is Colin yesterday in the morning was able to use the Matterport 3D scanner and scan 2 spaces, retail spaces, and we got that live and going, and we got a floor plan created from the scan. So because the landlord didn't have a floor plan, I'm like, well, we're not gonna just draw it up. So we used the 3D scanner to draw it up for us, and we got it ready. And so anyways, John Tan, Yen Tan, share some wins. You driving? If not, we'll skip to Roman. Roman, you there?
Hey, I'm here. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, so a good win for me this morning. I think Calvin and Aaron were talking about creating good habits. And so one of the things is I got on the treadmill this morning. I decided to wake up an hour earlier. And so, yeah, so that's my win.
Good. Hey, get in that habit, right?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Alex. Please try to unmute while driving.
Yeah.
Morning. Share some wins.
Yeah, last week is pretty amazing. So I have a vacation, like quick vacation, like 3 days in a week, and a lot of job need to be done. But like in the last 2 days, like on Thursday and Friday, we done pretty much all of it. Yeah. So it's pretty amazing. Like a win for me is like working with you guys and like working with Kristen to set up the 10x realty. Yeah.
All right, that's good. Glad that's all working out. Look forward to that growth and let 10x. All right, we got Diana. Are you able to speak, Diana?
Hi. I've been like so out of it because I'm still working full time, and I think I just need to get on these calls to get motivated by you all, my mind in the to get back in it. So that's really my only win is I got on this call. to try to
No,
get.
that's good. And it's a habit, right? Every Monday getting on this call, it's a habit for me, right? I have to push you guys, but eventually it's y'all. This call is for y'all. This is your call, not my call, not Calvin's call, not Judy's call. This is our call together. And this is our Monday together. And if you're on another call with your own group, that's okay too, right? We do this because, you know, we're partners and you have to think like a partner and be a partner, right? Not just think it, be it. So so wins for me. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate you getting on the call, and let's hit the ground running. I know full-time job, that's okay. Well, there's a lot of people in our organization that has a full-time job, you know, but they want to get out of that full-time job eventually. That's their goal. So but thanks for getting on.
Thank you.
Thank you. So wins for me. Really, I think on Saturday nights we had a call for the Texas Dash with a couple leaders. I asked Calvin because I was getting some anxiety a little bit, and I said, you know, Cal, I need help. Can you gather the partners to come together? And he did, and we had a good meeting. And I thought it'd be like a 10-15 minute meeting. It became almost 45 minutes, and we had a lot of great ideas. We had a lot of people step up, creating topics, creating things together. So really appreciate, you know, the partners stepping up for that. And let's plan our Texas Dash together as Tom's coming in. You know, if we can have 100 people per city attend, not including our partners, right? Because in Dallas it's easy to have 100 people together. Just by having our group, it should be already 100. But we need to invite other partners, potential partners, to come check out our culture, right? So our intention for the Texas Dash is give back, but also explain what our network is about. And we want to be intentional. So we'll have the topic of explaining what We Partners is about, what we're doing, and just share that with others. So please invite people. Flyer is going out this week. Ella's working on it. We need to finalize topics and a tagline as well. So we'll get that out, and please help us push. And I will text everyone the links and the flyers so you guys can also post on social media to invite others as we finalize venues and things like that. Calvin, anything you want to end with? Not. It is. So we are 10 minutes over. And I appreciate everyone's on the call, but see you guys next Monday. Growth calls with our growth leaders. Anyone that wants to grow their organization on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central Time, we have our call. So anyone that's a growth leader that is wanting to grow, please get on that. And that's just focused on growth and accountability. So you guys have a great Monday. Keep pushing at it. If you're in Dallas, stay cool. It is hot out there this week. So make sure you stay hydrated. All right. Bye, everyone.